Raskulls is a great little game. Whether it's its engaging gameplay or witty personality, there wasn't a moment where I wasn't having fun with this game. The personality of its story is just apparent immediately once the game begins. You're set off on this quest to retrieve a shiny stone that was being stolen by the pirates, an amalgamation of pirates and rats. You go from character to character, each with their own level, to try to take back a stone that has some sort of power that is unbeknownst to the player. The great thing about this is its humor. There are many moments where I'm laughing out loud at this game. And it's not childish, even though the style could be called that. You've got, flying death machines named Snuggles, but at the same time you've got that's what she said jokes in there as well. It's this really weird mix that I really enjoyed throughout the game, whether it's through animated cutscenes or just dialogue before and after levels. The writers of this game really deserve some credit because there's some really good stuff in here. The gameplay is pretty basic, but it's not bad. You move your character and you zap blocks out of your way, destroying them. You can be crushed by the blocks, which will lower your boost meter. Boosting is helpful when you're trying to race against other players. So that's really all there is to it, but the way that they implement this gameplay mechanic is where the game really shines. Not only are there races against AI players, but there's puzzle elements where you've got to make shapes with the blocks, you've got to lower things on top of the blocks without breaking them. They can only fall certain distances. There's puzzles where you have to complete the level with a certain number of attacks. Things like that all really make the game varied. There are modes where you have to finish the race without losing any boost. So this being one of those levels. I didn't like these levels very much. I felt that these were the weak point, simply because you have no control really over how quickly your boost is depleted and whether or not you're using it. It's all the time, the whole way through until the end of the level, and you have to get these jars of boost. But what's great about this game is even if you can't complete a level like this, there are normally ways around it. So you'll have branching paths where if you can't beat one level, you can just swoop around, beat another level, and go to your next spot. So that's great. There's plenty of unlockables in this game. If you do some side challenges, things like that, there's leaderboards, and if you complete these objectives, you can unlock characters for multiplayer, you can unlock cheats that will add little bits and bobs and doodads here and there. All really great stuff that can extend the life of the game. But there's also online multiplayer, which is competitive. There's no co-op. There's also 4-player split-screen multiplayer, which is nice. And you start off with some basic characters from the game, but once you complete the game, and once you complete more challenges, you unlock other characters. It's really nice to have those options in there, because after you use some characters, you're going to get bored of looking at the same thing. And that gives you an incentive to go back and replay parts of the game and try to improve your own score. Not only do you want to improve your own score for that reason, but like I said earlier, there are leaderboards in this game with your friends online. You can try to beat your friend's time, try to beat your friend's number of attacks for those certain levels. There's a lot of content here, and it's just all wrapped up in this nice package. So we are giving this game an 8 out of 10. We suggest that you buy it when it comes out because it is worth your money. I hope to see you online soon.